Hello everyone, the Trail Guy here. Welcome to session number 9. Today's topic is going to be keywords and the meaning of them. So we'll start out with our quote of the week. Quote of the week is, when you are thinking about what is going to happen to you, rather than staying in the moment, you become weaker in your body movements. We're going to really get into this right now, and I'm just going to mention it here. I'm not going to use the whiteboard, so I'm just going to put it on paper so I can get through this as fast as possible. I'm really excited to share with this. And first of all, I want to share the secret sauce. What's the secret sauce? It's the right mindset. If you don't have it, no matter what tools, training you have, or knowledge, you won't be as successful as you'd like to be. So I stress it, your most important commodity is energy. I'm going to go to help you train your mind to choose what to think, and basically you have to ask yourself, our mind's like a garden. Do you want to plant weeds or do you want to plant flowers? So I'm going to help you plant flowers in your mind. And I'm going to share with you keywords again, the meanings of them that energize me, and hopefully you guys too. Fact. Speaking positive words will make you mentally and physically strong, and negative words will make you weak. So let's get at it. First one is here. Is that line, is it convex or concave? Think about that. It depends how you look at it. On your running, depends how you look at it, negative or positive. Now, here's some fear and negative words. Failure. I've got here failure, mistakes and errors. Positive meaning, it's all a learning experience. Look at problems or a struggle. The positive way, it's a challenge, opportunity to grow, or a teacher. Change is energizing. Change, to me, means improve. Every time you see that, like they say, change is the law. I look at it, it means improve. You want to improve all the time. I remember years ago, Katharine Hepburn was interviewed, and they asked her, what's your philosophy of life? And Katharine Hepburn looked at the interviewer, and she paused, and she looked at him, and she said, I'm like an oak tree. I'm always growing, always want to improve. So change is energizing, and change is the law. Another word is the will. The will, to me, means choose. Anytime you see that word, put choose in there. Like, for example, free will. We've heard the word, we have free will. Well, put free will, choose. You have the free will to do, be, have anything you want. And you have the free will to improve when you want to improve. Now, Al Lee quote, one of his best quotes, the will must be stronger than the skill. Here's a great word, and I'm going to underline this. It's so important. It's instinct, which means what appears best. Follow your instincts, follow your heart. Another great word is feeling. It means want. Psychiatrists would ask their patients, well, how are you feeling today? Well, how did that make you feel? It's the want. Substitute that word want into feeling. And now I'm going to just mention my 5 P's. Passionate patience and persistence produces progress. And then when persistence, to me, I put down the word NR or N7 to me, which means, of course, remember the story from Winston Churchill, never give up, never, never give up. That's my sort of my trigger words, the N7. And again, for persistent, if you fall down 10 times, stand up 11 times. Here's the 6 P's. Proper preparation prevents piss-poor performance. Here's a couple acronyms. Follow one course until successful. That's focus. For me, my focus is the Leadville 100, August 18th. That's my focus. Another key word is power. It means organized effort. Prepare, overcome, win every round. That's from, again, the boxer Sugar Ray Leonard. So I substitute around a stride. So prepare, overcome adversity. Win to me means do your best every stride. That's for the runners. Again, to me, winning is doing your best. DYB. Doing your best. Power, as I said earlier, organized effort or an ability to act. When you got your training in, you'll have power. Team. Together, everyone achieves miracles. I have a support crew going to Leadville, and there's going to be about 5 in my car, and that is one thing. With a team effort, I'll get through it, and I had a great team in my Leadvilles, the last 2 I did. Another powerful one, you've heard this one, practice, drill, and rehearse, or the training. That equals greatness. I'll tell you a story about Frank Sinatra when he did his very first act in Las Vegas to sing a song, I Did It My Way. He rehearsed with his band 500 times before he stepped on stage for the first time. That's a lot of dedication. Loser or losing means not doing your best. A real champion when you are doing your best at all times. Here's one, better. If you ever see the word better, well, it means excellence. Strive for excellence. You probably heard that a lot. Strive for excellence. Strive to be better. It really means defines wanting to do better. Another story, John McEnroe was the tennis champion for 2 years in a row. And after he was awarded the second year as the best tennis player in the world, a reporter asked him, well now, 2 years in a row as the best tennis player in the world, what now? John looked at him, hesitating, he says, I want to get better. Biggest quality you need in motion is belief. Whether you think you can or you can't, either way you are right. That's a quote from Henry Ford. Self-confidence. Being honest and straightforward about your abilities and capabilities. Recall and trust your training. Lucky. That means skill plus patience plus persistence. And then a quote from Gary Player, an ex-golfer, championship golfer, the harder I work, the luckier I get. Here's one, guts, handling pain. A lot of ultramarathons have a lot of guts because they handle a lot of pain. One emotion you don't want to stay out, but here's the definition of worry. The misuse of your imagination, negative goal setting, thinking about what you don't want to happen. Oh, and here's a nice one. I'm going to use the blackboard on this one, or the whiteboard. Look at this one. This word. The word depression. 2 steps to get rid of depression or you're feeling burnt out. 2. Cross out the D-E and cross out the I. What 2 words do you get? Press on. Press on. See what are you doing for time? Good. Courage. Here's the definition of courage. Taking action despite feeling fear. Just moving along here. Knowing versus believing. Back in 2002, I believed I could do the Leadville 100. Why? Other people have done it. If I do the same training or similar training, why couldn't I do it? But now, after doing it, if somebody asks me about Leadville, I say, well, I know I can do it. So knowing means direct experience. Believing is having faith that you can do it, but knowing and believing. Here's an interesting one, disease. What's it mean? Uneasy. You want to be relaxed. That's the state of mind you want to be at all times, mind and body. Here's an interesting comment. The immune system is made to heal itself. Disease cannot live in a body that is in a healthy emotional state, which is ease, calm, and peace of mind. That's from the book Ageless Body, Timeless Mind from Deepak Chopra. Here's the cure, best medicine you can have. Laughter is medicine. People ask me, well, you're addicted to ultras and running. I'm not addicted, I'm passionate about it. So there's a difference between addiction and passion. Addiction is when you no longer have control. Passion is a burning desire, a love for something. And the enjoyment, like I love trail running. Here's the 90-10 principle. 10% of running is made up of what happens to you. 90% of running is decided how you respond positively or you react negatively. You want to stay young? 3 things from Sophia Loren when they interviewed her after 60 years of living. Staying young, lots of rest, good thoughts, and exercise. Here's a great quote from Lily Tomlin. Exercise is for people who can't handle drugs or alcohol. And for you, the word beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful. Be yourself. That's all you have to be, is be yourself. And that's, from that part is on. Again, speaking positive words will make you mentally and physically strong. Remember that. And take personal responsibility for nurturing, caring, and feeding of your mind. Commit to a program of positive self-talk. And then with positive self-talk, you will make the right things happen. I want to share a story with you. It's called the peanut butter story. It's about 2 guys, construction workers, went for lunch. Sat down outside, beautiful day, and they're eating sandwiches, and one looks at a sandwich and says, I hate peanut butter sandwiches. So that was okay. Next day, they sit down, they have lunch together, the 2 of them. Then he takes a bite of a sandwich, and the guy says, oh, I hate peanut butter sandwiches. I hate peanut butter sandwiches. So he did this for about 7-8 days, and finally the guy said to him, he says, if you don't like peanut butter sandwiches, tell your wife not to make them. The guy looked at him, he says, leave my wife out of this. I make my own sandwiches. Message is, take responsibility for your own thoughts and actions. You have the choice, or the will. Have the will. You have the choice. I wanted to share, well, right now I'm telling you guys that I have to get going here because we're running out of time. So, we'll continue on. I wanted to show you something interesting too, is that I did a 5-hour, 15-minute run last week, and I want to share what I did with that to keep hydrated and fueled. First of all, I had my baby gourmet. I had 4 of these baby gourmets. First time in my long runs I never had any gels. I had 4 of these, baby gourmet, baby organic food. I had a Builder's bar in pieces. I had a vegan brownies. I had about 6 pieces of these. Then I had for electrolyte sodium replacement pills. I call them S-caps, and I actually sell these online, so take a look on my website, S-caps. I put them in a little bottle like this, so user-friendly, easy to take down. Instead of mixing up things, very, very easy and very effective. Then I had 4 bottles of water. Here's the water I had. I drank water every 15 minutes. It's so important to keep hydrated. Remember, you want your urine to be like light beer. Okay, that's it over there. Now, guys, recommended book to read. Another one. This book actually is a book, but there's a video on it. It's called The Secret. Basically what The Secret is, it's about focusing on what you want to be, have, and do. That's the bottom line on it. So try that book out. And I think we sort of covered what I wanted to cover. And again, let me know your thoughts and what you'd like to see and hear more of. And next week it's going to be session number 10. And I'm going to show you my favorite cross-training exercise. It's high energy aerobic workout. And I'll be doing that for approximately 4 minutes and 13 seconds. So stay tuned. Love you guys. Take care. Remember, where am I? The trail guy. Take care.